Hi guys, so today we're gonna talk about some computer features with our new Mac computer. So we're gonna focus on a few areas. We're gonna focus on some computer features, our stylus, and as well as our wireless dock and how to dock with a wire. So our first thing that we're going to look at is how do we even power on this computer. So it's different than our Surface. So if you go to the side, you'll see that there's a little power button. And this is where you could hard power down your computer by holding it down, or hard power it on by holding it down for a few minutes and then letting go. But usually all you would have to do is select it or press the button, and then it will pop right up. Another thing that we have on the side over here is our outlet for the SS cable, which you don't have to really worry about that. And also you have your headphone jack and our volume. So this is where you could control the volume just right there on your screen. And this is usually where your stylus is. I have mine out. And then if you look on the other side, you have where you can put a memory card, and also there's our power jack with the little lightning bolt, and our locking system, as well as a USB outlet right there. Okay, so some other things that are interesting about this new computer is that they have a lot of new shortcuts. Some shortcuts include at the top controlling your volume right here, as well as your screen light and even your projection. So if I wanted to quickly navigate through our projection system, all I would need to do is press that little button right there, and then it will pop up right there, and you could navigate through duplicating screen, extended, or whatnot. Also, what's interesting is that they do have some icons that are specifically for Skype. That's if you do a lot of Skype in the classroom, it will just pretty much automatically pop up. So another thing that's interesting, if you can check out, we've went over so far power on, power off, some shortcuts. Okay, we want to go over also our Windows keys. So remember, you have your Windows right here on your keyboard, as well as at the corner of your screen. So if you select this, you'll see that my Windows welcome screen pops up right away. And if you click it again, it will just disappear. Okay. Also, our stylus, which this is a new one. Our stylus are a little different than usual. I'm going to show you both a student and also a teacher's. So if I'm looking at this right here, we see this is my student one, this is my teacher one, and then here's my student jack, stylus. And they look really different. Look at what the size different looks like. So that's how you can tell right away that what's a student's and what's a teacher's. So if we look at our teacher one, we have the fine point tip, as well as two buttons on the side. So if you look at your two buttons, you have the front one, which is an erase one, and you have the second half, which if you can see that little line, the second half is when you want to lasso something. So if I'm doodling, or if I'm writing my name, Tiffany, okay, and I want to erase it, I don't really like it, I press the front, okay, the front part, and then I just erase. If I want to select multiple or select everything at once, I just lasso by selecting the other one and then just pressing the delete key on my keyboard. Okay. Now with the student one, it's similar, but they do not have that button on the top, which we do have right here. This is to access your Bluetooth navigation by you setting up your different settings within our setting screen within our computer. Students, okay, just have the capability of writing and erasing and lassoing. They do not have that Bluetooth screen. Okay, so how do we wirelessly dock? For us to wirelessly dock, we need to first access EasyMP. So I'm going to just type in easy. Okay, and a screen like this will pop up, and you want to just do your, press OK for this, and it will pop up like this. You could X out of that because we're just going to look up manually. And remember, you want to make sure that you're selecting your projector on by pressing that blue button. So your projector should look like this. And then you want to make sure you're at a computer and you press lane. So you're going to press that. And then your computer monitor would look like this. And you want that IP address right here, that long digit number starting with 127, and you're including the dots and going all the way through the number and inserting it into your projection system. So how we're going to do that, you're going to press manual search, and then you're going to type in that number. So 172.016.051.208. Okay, and then you're just going to press enter or OK, and then you see it pops up that I'm on standby. They're able to see my computer, and then I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to press connect, or if you want to save it, you can press save in profile and then just name it whatever you want, so then you don't have to do that whole step of adding the number. It'll just be right in your profiles. But I'm just going to press connect for now. And you'll see my screen has now changed to a wireless connection. Now the way that we're able to do a docking connection, so say my computer is running out, what I would be able to do is just go to my docking station right over here by my computer. I'm going to set my computer down, and what's really nice is that this is also a power cord, so it's going to charge your computer as well as being able to display it. So I'm going to go to that side where my power, where my power is, so that second one in. And I'm just going to hook it up, and then that's it. Now this is kind of cool too, because it not only stays or remains within your computer, your laptop screen, but it also goes to the desktop screen. So you'll see that I have a mirrored image, which is also being projected on my Promethean board. But remember, if you wanted to change your screen, you can just press that little hidden shortcut button and choose if you want to extend or duplicate. So you see it's extended now, so whatever I want, not maybe my students to see, is going to be on my computer. And then I'm going to have it here, okay? And I just drag it over from there. Excuse me. Okay, so another thing that is kind of really interesting with that, or with our computers, is that we do have a, right here, it's a thumbprint kind of recognizer. But we don't really need to worry about that too much. But it's just a fun feature that you could do. And remember, this is all touch screen for our computer that you could work on. The camera's up here. Okay? If you have any more questions,